G'day everyone, welcome to A Page in 10. My name is James. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today we're going to be doing anime eyes. I don't know if anyone had this, but it seemed pretty popular when I was a teenager. Everyone went through an anime phase, like where we just could not stop drawing anime characters. It was kind of like your rite of passage as an artist, and I'm just going to revisit it today by doing some big anime eyes on a page. If you've never tried them before, they're quite fun. They're full of catch lights and twinkle, and I just want to have a big go of it. So if you've got a double page spread, I'm going to make these pretty big, just like two eyes, just going to, bam, look at you when you open that page, open the spread. So I'm just gonna put it on my 10 minutes, start now. All right, we're at 9:59 already. For the anime eyes, I like to do these big C shapes. So this is a big C on this side, and then the backwards C on this side. Try and keep them the same size, but it's really not gonna matter too much. And then I'm gonna put a J backwards in this eye that takes up pretty much the whole eye. And then in here, I'm going to put an actual J. If you completed the J, it would probably hook up to this top part. So just to use that as a reference if you want to know how big to make it and how wide to make it. But these are going to kind of serve as the pupils. I'm going to start at the top of the eye where we started that little J hook, and I'm going to do a smaller one down to the edge. So it's like we've got an oval and we've just kind of cut it in half. Now, everything I do to this side, I'm going to do to this side. I'm actually not going to flip it because these are all going to be catch lights and highlights. So the first thing I'm going to do, and just lightly pencil this in because we're going to overlap a few things. I'm going to do a little rainbow just at the bottom of that J hook. Do the same thing over here. So up until this point, we've flipped everything. Now it's all going to be the same, because where light hits the eye, it looks the same on both eyeballs. So it's not going to be flipped. Sometimes you notice that when people do digital art. I've done it before. You do one eye and then you flip it, but all the catch lights are flipped. Yeah, we want them all the same way. The catch lights are where the light hits the eye and it makes it look bright and white and twinkly. I'm going to do a loop, slightly curved, just like a worm that kind of peeks up and crosses into that eye from the bottom. And then I'm going to do a big star. Actually, I might just do that here as well. I know I said I wasn't going to flip it, but I want the space to be able to draw the star. So I'm going to do that over there. I'll flip these catch lights. How about that? No one's going to know. Except what I just told you. Everyone will know. It's okay. Put a little circle above that. And I think I might do a little heart down in this section as well. Let's just flip the whole thing. Who cares? Is that everything? I think that's everything. All right. We want to erase underneath this little worm, and then also the legs that attach to the bottom. So this is essentially just going to be a cutout. Now, all those shapes we just drew have to stay white so that they can really pop in the eyeball. And I'm going to use a black brush pen. And the first part I'm going to color in is this bottom part. This is going to be the pupil. So remember, I'm not coloring in those shapes. I'm going to leave those. This is going to be pretty messy, but you can be clean if you want. These page in 10 videos are never really supposed to be super precise, clean drawings. And my apologies to anyone who's noticed that I've been filming back to back and that these allergies won't go away. At this point, it's a lost cause, and I'm assuming that you've been around here long enough to know that I suffer with allergies. I really wish I didn't, because I hate the way it makes my voice sound so nasal, but there's nothing I can do about it. I live with cats and I'm allergic to them, and it just is what it is. I take medicines for it. I love the cats too much to get rid of them. Usually it's fine, I'll just suffer in silence, but when I get on these videos, it's nuts, because I can hear it. I can hear my voice, but anyway. Let's move on. The hook, I'm going to attach that down here like this, just kind of outline what we drew. I'm going to try and vary up my pressure with this brush pen as well, because I really like that about the anime drawings. It's that varied brush stroke, like a really heavy top part of the eye here, and then a thinner bottom part of the eye. So I'll lighten up my pressure. Ooh, accidentally got a little too rough over there. I'm going to put some lashes onto the side. Just flick those out. I'm also going to put just another small rainbow at the top for an eyelid. Also, in between the eyes, I'm going to put diagonal strokes. Oh, sorry. Tissue. I'm keeping that in. It's all a part. It's all a part of it. I'm going to put some strokes diagonally to the side. If you ever thought I was lying about these allergies, goodness, you just heard one get me. That's going to be the nose. And now I have to color in. Oh, goodness, this is not going to end well. I'm going to color in this top part of the eye with a gray. I just want it slightly lighter than black. But I don't want to color in those shapes again. You could do all of these with colors and it would look really pretty and pop, but choosing colors right now just feels like it's going to take time that I didn't factor in, and I probably should have done that beforehand, but black and white is fun. If you know black and white, you kind of know the shadows and the depth and where everything's supposed to go. You can always just replace it with colors, right? You know what? Since we've got the gray out, let's just put some extra gray on top of the eye. And I'm going to try and even that out on the side a little bit. There we go. I might even just add some more here. Everyone's got their own style with anime eyes. I like to put a lot of catch lights in there. I think I might also grab a pen and do some little details in there. Let's grab this black pen and do some extra little shape details and put some hearts in there. I just love lots of shapes. And then maybe I'll outline the star so it pops a little bit more. And do some lines at the top of the J hook. Just some like hatching lines. It's technically supposed to be the iris, right? So there would be some lines in there. And then maybe even a white pen or a metallic. But a white, I can add tiny little catch lights. Things that would have been too annoying to have to draw around. But all the extra little white in here will just kind of dazzle a little bit more. A little sprinkle of twinkle. There we go. Oh, I love that. Those are going to be my little anime eyes. How many minutes do we have left on this? Oh, we're almost 2 minutes. 2 minutes early this time. Let me grab my tissue for a second. This is so sad. I feel like I'd be so much more productive if I didn't have allergies that just got in the way of filming all the time. You have no idea how many times I have to postpone filming for things because I just can't get a handle on myself. I've got like 2 minutes of speaking before everything just starts to, you know, let's not be too graphic here, but it just, everything in my head just starts to try and leave my head and I can't talk, I can barely breathe. It's just nuts. I might put some shading in here. Why not? Let's just do a little bit of shading. No, let's not do that. That's crazy. Oh, do you know what I had in the original? I had hair on the sides. So, if you want to grab your brush pen, start a hook just around the eyelashes, kind of like a moon shape. And we're just going to hook all of that in to the face. Anime characters always had this really sharp, piecey hair. So we're just going to frame the page, have that that. You can put a little mouth on if you want. It's just, we're going to have to go over the gutter of the book. A straight line, a long U shape, or an upside down rainbow, and then a little mountain inside, and just color on top of the mountain. We can even add some little freckles that are little shapes. A little sprinkle of twinkle again. Oh, there we go. We actually made it. Stop. These are my anime eyes, and this has been another Page in 10 video. There's a whole playlist for you to go and watch, so join me for some more if you would like to keep playing in your journals and just get your hands moving and your brains thinking a little bit. And yeah, I'll be back for another one. Hopefully I'll be able to film the next couple without falling apart. This one was a bit of a mess, but we did get there in the end, and we made it in 10 minutes. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you in another one soon. Have fun. Bye.